Morning, everyone. It's Monday morning at 8:45, and this is video number 347. It is your pre-opening comment. It was already kind of an interesting morning, especially in the futures. And on the screen, you see the chart, as usual, of the US dollar, which has made it all the way down to below 94. As a matter of fact, the low on the day is just over 93.50. And, we've broken this bottom. I want to see how far out that goes. And we'll see. I believe that okay. So we've actually in this area from 2018. So this is a new, basically 2-year low, and it looks to me, as I've been saying, like we're going to be 92 to 90 before we see any kind of stabilization. I want to show you the gold because that has just been amazing. After last week's $87 rise, we are now at a new high, all-time high. The old one was 1923.70. We're currently 1927, and we've traded as high as 1941.2, so 1942. We are getting a little extended, as I mentioned in last night's gold update. But as I said last night, I wouldn't be surprised to see 1950 or 1960, and that's pretty much where we're headed. Another one that has just been terrific is the silver, and it was overextended, and it just doesn't matter. The silver is up $1.51. So this is really parabolic, and I'm going to guess that on this, if we get a blow off, we're probably going to come back down to 2100 or spend some time going sideways. Okay, so durable goods orders came out. The estimate was 5.4, and it beat substantially at up 7.3%. Ex-transportation, it was still up 3.3%, and that was pretty much in line with expectations. This is a huge earnings week. We have a couple today, but the big ones are on Tuesday. Besides consumer confidence, we have Visa, 3M, Pfizer, McDonald's, Starbucks, AMD, and eBay. And on Thursday, we have the big three, Apple, Amazon, and Google. Just mention Dana Telsey of Telsey Advisors, which is a retailing specialty firm, raised their price from $2,800 to $3,600 on Amazon. There was also news this morning. Hasbro missed both earnings and revenues. The stock is 74, down 359 or 4.6%. And in fact, that's the same kind of numbers that Mattel put out last week with the miss. Virus relief is, seriously up in the air. We are clearly not the only ones having problems with it. And Spain, North Korea, Taiwan and Germany actually allowed cruises with roughly 1,000 to 1,200 people on them to depart this weekend. So we'll see how that shakes out. The futures are higher, although Asia and Europe were both mixed. So the Dow is set to open up about 85, NASDAQ up 90, and the S&P up 14. And there were two stocks that I wanted to, actually three stocks I wanted to mention again. The first is Moderna, which is around 79, up 6, which is roughly 8%, on the announcement that they're starting their phase 3 trials. I have no idea how this company gets away with this or why the market rewards it. This news has been out now every week for the last 6 weeks that they were in fact planning to do exactly what they said today they are doing. So again, I don't know how many times they get to bite at the apple with the same old news and get a reaction to the upside. But just remember, this is a company that the insiders are constant sellers. Okay, the other two, TCR2, which is 19.5, up about 6.5, so 50%. This is on the news that they have a drug to reduce tumors in cancer patients. The only thing I would warn you about here is this is a very small trial. In point of fact, there were 6 individuals in it. And so those kind of results are all well and good, but they don't represent anything that's available for a broader audience yet. And Wilhelmina, WHLM. This is an interesting one. They're the talent agency for models, and the stock had been excuse me, about $3.50 on Thursday afternoon at the close, and on Friday after the close, it actually ran up as high as 7.5 and closed the day at 373. Then after the close on Friday and into this morning, the stock ran all the way up to 1790, and the last is 720, which is up about 340 or so. There is no news on it, and I just don't know enough about it other than to just point it out as one of those things that has a tremendous run for seemingly no reason. Okay, everyone, I just want to remind you to subscribe and to like us on YouTube, and have a good day. Be careful out there.